Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Adventures with Animoxia. I'm joined here today once again by my wonderful players, and we're ready to hop into another game of D&D. Featuring this episode, we've got M, as always.
Hello.
We've got our man Chris, as per usual.
Well, hello.
Ooh, and we have our notoriously notorious Near. What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, Bubs.
You guys doing good? You guys doing good? Have a good couple of days off. Our special guest from last episode, Mr. David, will not be joining us today. So I guess the way we're gonna work that out is we're gonna have, for the sake of story, because unfortunately he couldn't join us today. He will be played as an NPC by me, the DM, just to keep things rolling and just so people have context. That character is not dead. And we'll probably making a return if all things yet is right. We'll probably be making a return shortly if all things are going good. Well, guys, what the hell happened last time out? Can we get a recap, I guess?
There was murder.
All right. Anything else?
Usually there is.
So after sitting at the bar, we decided to try our luck inside going through the keep. What's the name again? 1 second. The Kandrashin keep. And then we found like the courtyard with the temple and the guardhouse. And through no fault of Utan at all, we kind of got ourselves involved with the whole guard and escaped into the temple.
Yep. You guys blocked up that doorway. You found yourself in this temple, old, decrepit, ruined, the forgotten god of knowledge and power, Folius, with a giant gaping hole in the middle of this main hall. As you guys descended into the earthy abyss below you and into the tunnels to seek out a way through this Kandrashin into the belly of the beast of the Conference of Crowns, which is at present maybe 2-3 hours away from commencing, and you guys have just made your way down into the tunnel. We will turn right there as all of you are sliding down the slope deeper into the bowels. I believe Leonardus was bouncing around like a Mario shell.
Yes.
Making your way down. We descend deeper as the dim light above you goes to pitch black. As you look around, you can see nothing. Even mere centimeters away from each other's faces, you can't see anything. Except for, I believe, Cass. You have dark vision, I believe, and you might be the only one with dark vision.
I have a blind sight, so
I think you're the one.
I think so. It wouldn't. I think as soon as it became kind of dark, though, Cass would have like given her pocket a shape, and her little moon would have flown out and would be bathing everything in kind of a silvery pale light. It's not like great visibility, but it's some visibility.
That is.
And Utan would probably take out his night sight goggles and put him on.
This man just has night vision goggles? Nice.
Yes. Utan is a well-prepared person.
Damn, this man's Spec Ops. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, Cass, you out of your pocket glides this silvery, silver-covered ball of metal, full of different mechanisms and different magical roots going through it. You tap it on the side as it opens up sort of half and half, and through the crack in the middle comes this pale sort of moonlight light from this ball that sort of cascades around, giving you a very dim sort of view of the cave-like caverns you find yourself in. As the light opens, you look around, you can see wooden beams, almost like an old mining shaft. All around you, cracked crystals all across the floor, all faded black, pieces of obsidian, and railway tracks that have rusted years ago. As you make your way further down, you slowly get lost in this cavernous space. As I would like to start tonight with a roll of perception from everyone, please.
My passive perception's so damn high. Why must you do this to me?
Yeah, same here, but I rolled
Yeah.
15 regardless.
I have the passive also the 19, so. But 1 second.
How many?
Yeah.
How much?
19.
Passive?
But I roll 15.
Damn.
I have 27 passive perception.
What the fuck?
I have 24.
This is what
How
I
the
get,
fuck
man.
do you. What?
How? This is just insane.
Well, a bit of proficiency, a bit of expertise, and a bit of this and a bit of that.
Yeah, he just like does eye training exercises in his sleep or something. I don't know.
And yeah, 15. Sorry.
Yeah, I got 15 as well.
I have it.
Mr. Splinter taught you well.
Too bad for
Sorry,
you guys.
I got 18, not 15. I don't know why I said 15. 18.
Oh yeah, you forgot that your bonus is like +9 or something. But Cass, with that, as you make your way further down, Leonardus, you notice that across all the dust there are sort of fine trails, every now and then a footprint leading around and around, corner to corner, that you pass. As well as that, Cos, with your 18, you can hear off in the distance the splash of water, and this sort of big splash, and then trailed off with these small little splashes that sort of push further and further away into the distance, maybe like way down one of the caverns.
It sounds as though there's water down that way, and she's gonna motion off in the direction of where she heard like the splashes. But I don't think we're the only ones down here.
Leonard is going to get off the back and get out of the shell. Stand up normally like a person. Cast light on some movable objects that he finds on the floor. And
You pick up a
Sorry?
You pick up a tiny little obsidian crystal.
Yeah, something like that, and then tosses it towards the sound.
You toss it further towards the sound as the light from it goes towards the end of this cavern. You see just about the edge of a pool of water, maybe a underground lake of some sort. You can see now the water sort of recovering, almost as if from a splash. As he does this, you hear the drop of that on the floor, but as that hits, you also hear the clink of metal back the way you came.
I think we should start moving towards the water. Because I think we are being followed.
You hear from behind you, off in the distance, "Oh, I think they went this way."
Cass is just gonna start marching off towards the water.
As the assailants behind you motivate you to keep going towards the water, you tepidly make your way forward. As you come to the edge, the orb now illuminating this small underground river, flowing way downstream, and you can see what appears to have been a piece of rope now left on the shoreline of this river. Well, not really shoreline, more like a rock line at this point. But this sort of freshly dry piece of rope that just been cut recently, as well as a tiny little oar that was left there, or for a boat.
Someone's taken our ride. How are we going to get across this, huh?
Well, I don't know about you, but I can take care of myself on the water. And you can see Utan kind of takes off a ring and put on another ring, and then just stands on the water.
Damn. As you swap out that ring for the ring of water walking, I believe.
Yeah.
Man, like this ring glows like a vivid, like cyan blue as you go and you place your foot onto the water. The water leaving a little bit of a glow beneath your feet as you make your way onto it. Almost as soon as you do that, I need you to make a dex save. As the you can walk on the water, doesn't mean the water's not moving. And that water wants to take you with it. Thank you very much.
That's a river.
Oof. 7.
With a 7, you step onto the water, and without thinking, you forget of like the treadmill-like physics at play here. As like a wave of water like slashes you underneath your feet as you just start like going with the river now. I mean, mind you, slower because you were walking on water, but you're picking up speed pretty fast. You're already like 5-10 feet down the river.
Can I attempt to do the Looney Tunes equivalence and try to like treadmill run to prevent myself from floating off?
100%. You can give me athletics.
Sorry, 1 second. 7.
You try, and it's like a Scooby-Doo. You're like just like on the water. You can't stop yourself. All you do is you like manage to slow it down slightly. You like drift another 5 feet down the river. Mind you guys, the opening for this river is maybe like 40-50 feet before it like turns and goes deeper into the cave system. Utan's already about halfway down there.
You can hear him. You can hear Utan mumbling, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!"
Utan, my friend, I think you just lie on top of the water and enjoy the ride.
Speaking of lying on the water, Leonardus, please don't take this the wrong way.
No, I'm not taking
But
it.
please.
No.
Please.
What do you want?
I think I need to sit on you.
I mean,
that's
wait, guys.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. Just give it a second there.
That's what she said.
Beautiful. Moving on.
Because there's no other way I'm going to get down there without drowning. And also, you're like a turtle. So, I mean, you're kind of made for this.
And you're kind of like an elf, so...
I'm kind of like an elf, and I'm not used to swimming much. Please?
Alright.
I mean, I can paddle as well if you'd like, and she picks up the oar.
Lona, this is going to just turn to Gus, grab her by the waist, and then just jumps in the water completely, on the back.
Yes. You dive backwards into the river.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
With Gus on the belly or front or whatever it is.
Definitely belly, yeah. I'm just gonna roll something real quick. The D20. If it's odd, odd is perfect. Odd is perfect. You dive with so much force, Leonardus, the dad for like half a second. Both you and Kaz are like fully submerged, and like Kaz just gets the cold shock of her life before you like bounce buoyantly back up.
I wasn't that fun or what?
It's not the first time I've been in a river before. I've had to talk to you. I don't enjoy this, Leonardus.
As there is like just the sound of running water all over the place, sort of like clouding your mouth, splashing you in the face. As both of you guys, as you guys make your way down the river now, you guys just see the Kurd swan dive elegantly into the water. He goes down for like 5 seconds before he comes bouncing back up, and he just like, in the most brutish way, says, "I can swim." As he swims up behind you guys, we make our way down the river. What's your guys' thing? What you doing?
I meant to ask, is Shinrav with us?
Shinrav is not with you. I do not. I believe he was. He
No,
wasn't with you.
he wasn't with us when we got home. So
He decided to take
I
the
couldn't
easy
remember.
way and enter through the door. At the actual entrance, yeah.
He can.
Lazy.
But yeah,
He thinks he's making an entrance. He's gonna like fly in through the roof.
I mean, to be fair, flying into the roof is making an entrance.
Not when you're a bird person. That's just normal for him.
yeah. But what do you think the bird people are gonna think, man?
I mean, unless there's no opening in the ceiling.
He'll make an opening.
That's what she said.
Bastard.
That was such a big one.
That's what
She said.
That's what she said, yeah.
you said that one out. That one was too obvious.
Yeah.
I just realized it when I said it, so that wasn't on purpose.
Cass is gonna. She's gonna kind of send the moon pretty much after Utan. Just like she kind of like baseball pitches it down the river after him, just so she can like keep an eye on where he is.
Like a child, throwing that behind you. Did anyone pick up the crystal that Utan lit up? Yeah,
Crystal? What
Yes.
crystal?
Yes.
the
of
crystal you
course.
lit up.
I have no idea.
I didn't lit up any crystal.
No, I did.
Oh yeah, sorry, Leonardus lit up the crystal. You take it, yeah.
Yes.
All right, cool. So, Cass throws the orb towards Utan, I believe, yeah, and then the crystal goes to Leonardus and Cass. As you guys go further down the river, you guys weave through the darkness, not knowing where you're going. The sound of rushing water all around you. The pace of this river picks up quite dramatically, as eventually you guys get shot out, almost down a underwater waterfall, maybe 20-30 feet before you hit the ground, before you hit the water once more. A big splash sends water all over the place. For a moment you're disorientated. As you come back to your senses, you guys have washed ashore onto another place here. Darkness all around you, sort of a rocky shore against your back, the sound of rushing water behind you as you slowly come to your senses again. What did you guys like to do?
Well, that was fun.
Is that sarcasm or are you being serious? Because if you're being serious, I am going to dump you in the water.
Just for the fun of it, when we hit the, we start falling from the waterfall, Leonard is going to push Cass far in the air. Then, about midway the waterfall, he's gonna cast Thorn Whip and catches Cass and pulls it back.
Jeez, man. Cass is just getting full on cannonballed in there.
Yeah,
Wow.
Can't believe you guys are bullying Cass today.
of course.
Abuse. Of course, Utan, of course, Kurdan behind you guys. Absolute elegance in the back there. Definitely doesn't hit his head against the rocks at least 5 times.
Not whatsoever.
No.
I wonder if he's hit his head enough that now he has a different accent.
Hello, mate.
I'm fairly sure, yes.
Oh shit, Kurdan, you now sound like a British man.
Hello. I didn't know I had this voice. Is this what it sounds like to have me brain cells back in order?
You need to have brain cells first, I think.
Oh, that me could no understand. As he falls on the ground, just goes to sleep for a second. And it's like, I'm too tired.
Funny thing is, that's normal for him.
I can't believe that you have your like shit together, Utan, and then there's him. It's quite impressive how you two are friends.
I mean, what can I say? He completes me. No, I'm shitting.
All I can hear is the Titanic music in the background.
Exactly.
No, you can't too much.
Yeah, we're legally not allowed to use that.
No, stop.
Shit, I was too close.
Like curse.
Well, shall we continue? Cass has pulled herself to her feet. She looks like a sad, like, soggy cat who's just came out of a bath.
Yep.
She's not happy.
Cass just, like, slowly gets out of the water, like, I don't know, like a zombie, I guess.
She's an elf, and I didn't really touch her much, so why zombie?
Well, she looks like a zombie with the amount of water drenched. She's like trying to recover from the cold water. You look around, Cass. Massive passive perception, of course. You see you are in a massive opening within this cave system.
Wow, we're in the massive opening of this cave system.
You look to the walls, and you see etched into them symbols and carvings, pillars that have collapsed all around you. This appears to have been a arena, maybe a ritual area of some sorts. As you see a dilapidated entrance, old and grand, laying straight before you. The words above it written in Celestial.
Oh, Celestial, I think I speak Celestial. I speak Celestial.
Can anyone speak Celestial?
Weirdly, yeah. Give me a second. And Utan goes and checks it out.
Right.
He puts his glasses on and gets out his, like, Celestial to Common Dictionary.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, he pops out, like, Boxford or something.
No. Actually, just look at it, and I guess for, like, for flavor, you can see that his tattoo on his forehead kind of lights up a bit with the purplish hue. And he just reads it.
You run your hands across the symbols, I guess. As you look into them, you try to understand them. This is to Celestial what Shakespearean is to English. It is like as old as it gets, man. This is maybe this is like Celestial Shakespearean.
Old and dramatic, basically.
So dramatic. Essentially, it reads, place of hidden. Well, first of all, it reads what you already have heard, Kandrashin, but it continues. It goes place of hiding, but not place of hiding. It with the extension, it actually changes the way it's said. It goes place of hidden knowledge, or place of forbidden knowledge. He who enters die at their own risk. This is pretty powerful stuff coming from the god of the god of knowledge and power, which is frightful.
He who enters dies at his own risk. That's what you said?
Yep.
Cool.
Are you going to translate it?
So Utan stands there for a few moments, kind of, yeah, okay. Turns around and look at you and says, "It's a bad place. We're all gonna die."
Nice.
Well, I wasn't expecting to survive this one, if I'm quite honest.
Well, we might get smarter
again.
by going there, so there's that.
Smarter?
Yeah, it actually says, I mean, I was being a bit dramatic. It says place of hidden knowledge, and he who enters it dies at his own risk. If I'm loosely translating it, it's kind of dramatic for Celestial, to be honest. But,
What to die at their own risk? What to die on the first place? Let
so,
alone their own risk.
hey man, I'm just a messenger translating and
Oi, I've tried to
extremely
kill
ancient
many
language.
people, right? A lot of people I've killed. You know, some of them asked for it.
Yes, but not
That's
on their
morbid.
own risk.
Always, money is money.
Look, a year ago roughly, I didn't even know magic existed, okay? I'm doing my best translating this. So I might be off.
No, I don't qualify or your translating abilities and magic stuff. I'm just kind of questioning the message here.
Oh,
I'm sorry, you didn't know magic? We need to dig into this at some point later, Dan.
yeah,
This is a conversation I'm going to put in the back pocket, and we'll come back to it, but, forbidden place.
yeah. Later, when we're not at the life-endangering situations.
All right. As we make our way, what do you guys do with that? That knowledge.
Are there anyone behind us, so can we hear them coming?
You can give me a perception if you like.
Yeah, that's 11.
That is not gonna cut it for much, man.
Hold on, I have an advantage. Yeah, it's a net 20.
That will do it for you. You look out into the darkness, truly peering into it. As you see across the water is a pair of eyes looking back at you. They blink and disappear for a second as they come back.
Only one.
What color of eyes?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes.
I would, that's why I asked.
They are.
Well,
Let me double check my lore here for a second. 2 seconds.
oh my god.
This is something you should probably write down.
Here comes the Lord that I don't remember.
If they're the color I think they are, I'm gonna...
Green and red.
Fuck.
Not the one you're looking for.
You DM of mine.
Not the one you're looking for. But you see that across as you hear a little whisper sort of carried across the waters as it goes cascading, the words illegible, a language I don't think any of you even know. But as he does so, you see all the runes around light up bright gold, blindingly so. I need all of you to give me a wisdom save.
16.
I think I have an advantage to the wisdom save.
Oh, that is a not one. Fuck.
Unfortunate.
First natty one of the session.
Natty 1, let's go.
I got an 18.
So that is an 18 and what?
16 for me.
Okay, 16 and 18. You guys do pretty decently. But for obvious reasons, Kaz, you lose all sense of sight. You are blinded. This catches you completely off guard. You were sort of using your elven vision to sort of look around deeply for a second, and it's almost like getting shot by. Actually, you should roll with disadvantage, Uton, for using the night vision.
I mean, sure, but
That would make sense.
that's something.
That would
okay.
make sense with this one.
I've never been gladder that I don't have night vision. Or dark vision.
17.
All right. With a 17 with disadvantage? Damn, nice.
I have 0 at wisdom, so that's like flat dice.
Oh yeah, nice. So as I described, Kaz, you got blindingly, like just completely blind. This golden light completely knocks your vision out completely. You guys see that happen as Lazarus and Uton, you're both quick to react and shield your eyes.
Yeah, and I immediately take off my goggles.
And you're not the only one with the nat 1, Kaz, as our man Kurdan, literally, I just rolled it now, nat 1, blind as a bat. As he just goes falling face forward onto the ground, just scanning like, where am I? His voice.
That's the pair of eyes that I've seen.
No, that is Kurdan. That is not. The pair of eyes.
Oh, good. Yeah, sorry.
Pair of eyes across the water. You now see illuminated and beautiful gold, baby. You see a dark elf, green and red eyes, jet black hair, sort of very defined, noble attire, dressed in a lot of purples, as he whispers another thing under his breath. And just as quickly as his eyes appeared, he closes them again, and he disappears.
How far away is he from us?
Opposite side of the pond.
Like more than 10 feet?
Like 100. No, 100 feet.
Oh, okay.
Pretty far away. As he disappears, and the glow stays. Not as blinding, not as much of a shock as blinding, but still pretty bright, like stage light bright, all around you. This entire area now covered in gold. Kaz, you can't help to draw the parallels to the gold ink on some of your letters that you've received from Blackmail.
Sorry, can you say that again? My Wi-Fi cut out.
You can't help but sort of see the parallels between the gold and the gold ink that you've had and the context and all that fun stuff. Anyway, moving on, as everyone's blinded, eventually you guys come back to your senses, maybe after like a minute or two.
Can I just it's retrospective, I know, so you have to allow it. Before it disappears, I would like to cast blindness deafness.
Is that in range?
Specifically, sorry?
Is that in range?
Hold on.
Also, reminding that I have the rapier of warning, so
30 feet.
not sure if it applies here, but just FYI.
What's the range there, Chris?
30 feet.
Doesn't that not in range.
Yeah, okay.
As that happens, what are you guys up to? The man has disappeared. It's been about 5 minutes. You're pretty certain he's gone. The entrance lays there. The illuminated, you can see a little bit of a rowboat further down the shoreline towards where that other guy was as well. What are you guys up to?
I only have the same attitude like I had with Lazarus, so I'm not going to go ahead.
I guess we're not going back to the water, especially not up the waterfall. So, I guess forward is the only real option we have. And as Uton says that he switches back to he takes off the ring of water walking and switch back to the other ring.
All right.
Leonard is going to gesture you after you.
Just for reference, what ring do you switch to?
The ring of jumping.
Okay. Cool. You guys push forward, yeah?
Shall we sneak? Or we said it like Sean Connery. Shall we sneak? What say you? Let's do it quietly, or just rush in.
Well, we are about to die anyhow, so yeah, let's go somewhere.
Cool. So, as I'm leading the way, I'm gonna try to sneak my way. Go stealthily. I have an advantage because I have the cloak on. Oh wow, that's bad. I roll 2 3s. So it's a total of 8.
8 on the sneak as you make your way around. You keep like, I don't know, stubbing your toe.
I am the knight.
Just before you go in, Leonard is going to notice that you are just really terrible at sneaking and clunking all over the place, so he's gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Thank you. So that's +10, right?
Yes. Well, it's still 13, but
I was
Oh, it's
considering
actually
doing myself.
18.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. I think it's nice.
Mm.
Utan looks at you when he feel. I mean, does Utan feels it like the magic, or like?
Well,
I
he
don't
turned
know
you into
how
like a
it
fog
works.
thing,
It's
you
just
know?
an extra. The way I would imagine this spell work is you become a bit more transparent,
Mm,
like a ghost kind of thing.
Mm.
yeah. Cool.
And I
Utan,
rolled 14. Sorry, what's that?
so Utan looks at you and goes like and nods thanks to you, and keeps it going on.
As you do so,
You hit a wall.
you walk through a wall. You're straight up Casper now. As you move in through the doorway, you feel very tense. As you do so, as you creep along the walls, trying to sneak by, just in case anyone can hear you. The Pass Without a Trace. You look at yourself. You're slightly transparent. You nod off to Leonardus as you make your way forward, leading the group. You feel your rapier start to shake and slightly glow. You sheathe it to keep it from admitting too much light. But you feel it start to tingle as you make your way through the doorway. You see a myriad of let's say seats, temple areas for seating, bookshelves. Appears to be a archive of sorts. The books, you look around, all burned to a crisp, except for a pulpit centered in the middle of it all. Books sprawling open. The left side of the page, neat conjoint writing, that of a thesis. In the middle, 2 ripped pages lay sprawling open, frantic writing all over it.
Do these pages look familiar?
Yep.
Do I
Are
see
they
anybody?
from the book?
Yep.
Great. Looks like our friend has been here before us and has well, that those are pages from a book about becoming a god, greater than a god. There's a lot of like little things that go into it.
Is that the one your friend died from by and stuff?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to ruin the fun, but I'm pretty sure we're not alone because I felt a disturbance. Can I try to
I'm not
look?
gonna like
No,
this, am I?
probably not.
Can I
try to
roll
see somebody?
Can I roll a perception as well?
Oh, 100%. You guys can roll all the perception you like.
You get perception.
I feel like Oprah Winfrey. Nice.
That's a 26 for Cass.
No, it's 27 actually.
27.
27 for Leonardus, hell yeah. Well, we go for our man, Don.
16. I feel so outmatched by the two of you.
Damn, Utan, you can't see straight apparently. You're not doing your eye exercises, dude. You have to listen to your optometrist,
Yeah,
dude.
it's because I took my goggles off. I lost all my mojo.
Yeah, dude.
Cass and
Unfortunate.
Leonardus' eyes like roll back in their head and they just like project like an image of like Owen onto like the roof because they're seeing God.
Yes.
As you guys, we'll start off with what Utan sees. Utan, you look around, you feel that sort of quiver in your rapier. You look around where you are, 2 great hallways. One on your left, one on your right, and towards the center, the great pulpit. You look towards down the left, you feel shadows moving. You look across your right, you feel the rapier quivering. Leonardus, sorry, then we go to Kaz. Kaz, literally just X-ray vision, honestly. You look around, and you see the pulpit. You see the shadows. I want to give both Leonardus and Kaz an intelligence wisdom saving throw.
You want to give us, or you want
Yeah,
us?
I need both of you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
That would make it 23.
15 for Cass.
Kaz, you look around and all your consideration, you feel like you see a rat scurry between your legs, its eyes flashing green before disappearing again.
Ooh, rat. Oh, fuck.
As you look up, you see a pair of eyes, ones you do recognize. You see the eyes of a man who should be dead long ago. You see the eyes of a decrepit-looking, saddened, orphaned child. A man you used to know. You may have had some influence in accidentally killing. Samuel Grief, also known as Hada, the leader of the Rings of Shards. He's child, like literally a child.
Oh my god.
De-aged?
Like, Cass is looking at
Samuel Grief. as a child. Hello.
Leonardus, can you see that Leonardus?
Leonardus has what does nope. I imagine Cass, you've wandered off to a different area.
Cass is like, she'd moved up towards the pulpit, so yeah, probably.
Yeah.
We are in kind of the same area, aren't we? Like
Cass is
pulpits.
probably up towards like behind the pulpit because she'd been looking at the book.
Oh, behind.
Yeah, so she's probably a little bit away. Sam, you. This is a fucking sick joke. Whoever's doing this is a fucking sick joke. Samuel.
Who are you, miss?
Cass is gonna, against her better judgment, she takes a step towards him, and you shouldn't be here.
I'm scared.
No wonder. It's okay. We're all a little bit scared sometimes.
Please, don't leave me again. Not like the others.
They didn't want to leave you, Samuel. Don't say that. You aren't even real. You're dead. Oh my god, I'm talking to a fucking child ghost.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh fuck, now I've given the child ghost issues.
The child looks at himself. He panics and he's, I'm dead. As he lets out a loud cry like that. The rest of you can hear that.
I need to know if anybody comes towards Cass at this moment.
Well, Leonardus is like, what the fuck? So he's gonna walk up.
Yeah, Newton slowly and gingerly walks out while still looking for other enemies and stuff.
Gosh, where's your new friend?
Can you see him? Please tell me he's real, Leonardus.
Leonardus, you see nothing.
Who am I supposed to see now?
You don't see
Do
this
I
child.
see him?
Utan, you give me a wisdom save.
I have blind vision. Just FYI.
Blind vision? How long is the distance on that?
Blind sight, sorry. Not blind sight. It's 10 feet, and it basically lets me see anything that is invisible.
As you go up to the child, you try to use blind sight, I guess, to see if there's like a figure there.
So, I mean, if he's actively trying to hide, then I still need to roll perception and stuff, but I can see through invisibility.
As you make your way further, your rapier starts to shake intensely. About like 20-30 feet away from this child, it starts to like shake.
So Utan can see the kid, or no?
Utan can see the kid, yeah. Leonardus cannot.
Utan, can you see him? Please.
How does it look to me? Like, can you describe to me? Because I don't know the character as well. So.
maybe a 4-foot child wearing sort of what looks to be these yellowish robes, lines of brown sort of as accents around his neck and his shoulders and his cuffs. An orphan child, barefooted, these sort of long blonde hair, yellowish green eyes. As he looks over at you, I'm dead.
Yeah, Cass, you're talking about if this the freakingly street urchin that is crying about being dead. Yeah, I can see him, and my sword is going crazy. So I think you should take a few steps back.
Utan, you don't understand. Samuel, I am so sorry for everything.
Sorry.
What the fuck?
Sorry is not gonna cut it.
Do I hear this? Or just...
You can hear the voice. You can hear the voices.
Cass has started back and she's scrambling backwards up towards Utan.
Okay, so first time
Utan
I
takes-
hear Cass apologizing for something, so that's new for me. The second thing is that who are you talking to? I hear the voice. I hear the voice, but I'm not sure if there's something attached to it.
Oh no! As you hear the voice, you've been around long enough. That's a fucking demon. As that voice grows, the eyes look at you, Kaz, as the jaw unnaturally moves and unhinges. Sorry's not gonna cut it. As out from this child's mouth comes this blackish fog that, in that instant, all the lights go off. Just as fast as all the lights came on earlier. Dead off. And in that moment, you see all these bookshelves, all these ornate stuff go from well-preserved to absolutely, in a blink of an eye, you see reality as it is. Bookshelves burnt, the smell of ash and smoke in your nose, embers still flickering off of pieces. That child, the grown man you saw earlier, red and green eyes, I believe, as he looks at you in the darkness, the pulpit holds no books. Instead, it holds a knife, dagger even. He goes to pull it away, pull it. He looks at it. He looks up. As he gestures with his other free hand, pulls down the pillars on the exit, shutting you in. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Truly it is. As the figure starts to pace in between you guys, around you guys. I've heard much good things about you, truly. I have.
Well, you seem to have heard too much about me, actually. Probably a little too much for comfort, so if we could not do that in the future, that'd be great.
You've lost many friends, haven't you? As he looks at Cass. Many have died on your journeys.
Well, people die. Fact of life. Move on.
And that is why nobody wants to go on an adventure with you. Or a quest for that
Thanks,
matter.
Leonardus.
No problem. Anytime.
Lazarus, Quicksil.
Poor thing.
Quixel isn't dead, he's just not here.
How naive you are to think that he will be able to leave and simply have his transgressions forgotten. We all pay.
He's done nothing wrong. He isn't like some of us.
Excuse me, he isn't like you.
What?
Well,
It all comes at a cost. Power. He who wields it is just as evil as itself. Power, it gets to everyone eventually. But no, I will not let power get to anyone. Too much has gone wrong already. It is time the scales are reset. A new era is to come.
Speaking of scales, I don't suppose you're anything to the man upstairs then, are you?
The man upstairs is a liar
You
and a
know.
coward.
Oh, well, fair enough. Okay, that's the kind of moment you're having. You are a fucking asshole. So, we're going to beat the shit out of you now and move on with our lives.
How naive. A new era is coming. The question is, which side of history do you want to be on? As he looks at the dagger, runs his fingers along the blade. Power comes at a cost. So which one of you will it be?
You seem to really like the dagger of yours. Otan says to him, you seem to really like the dagger.
A relic. An old friend of mine gave it to me. You might know him.
I doubt it.
He
Not very
loved,
formal on these parts.
he loved collecting knives. Left a couple of stab wounds in you a couple nights ago, didn't he?
That's very menacing. Am I supposed to be intimidated, afraid, inspired?
I'll give you an offer. You guys give over one of your own as a sacrifice, and I will forget Erland Kolkvar was ever in my midst.
You're still hung up on the Herland. He's old news. What's... Grow up and get on with your life. He's dead. Move on.
He flicks his fingers as a vision of smoke comes up in front of your face. Herland's face, Daryl's face, Quixel's face.
Erland is the one that we pushed off the roof, right?
Herland's the one you pushed off the roof.
Yes.
Daryl's the king that
how
you
long
killed.
has it been?
Literally like last night.
Okay.
Quixel's face and a familiar woman's face in the face of Cass. A woman with 2 children. You could have saved them.
Well, we don't know if Quixer is dead, so I'm not saying anything to that one. Herland, technically, he's not dead just surely yet, because he was collected and I can still revive him. So technically, he's not dead yet. I don't know about the...
What do you mean?
who's
Not
that?
you, Leonardus.
What?
Him. What do you mean about her?
About her or about Herland?
About her, not Herland. I'm
Oh.
not talking to you, Leonardus, my friend. I am talking to this weirdo. What have you done to her?
Not what I have. What he has.
Blackstone,
Yes.
you are a fucking sick and twisted demon.
We all have a dark side. I just choose to embrace mine. Now, which one of you will it be?
Well, take the wickedest one.
And perhaps it is time I call my associate. He flicks his fingers.
How about?
Sorry.
Just as he flicks his fingers, Cass is going to, summon her lovely little sword in her hand, her shadow blade. How about you don't?
He flicks his fingers as a tiny little glimmer of purple flame goes in his fingers. I really do insist. I'd rather have one of you dead than all of you.
Personally, I'd rather you were dead, so we're at an impasse.
As he's gonna go take a swipe at Kaz, and we can roll initiative, I guess. We are back. People got your initiatives. Let's throw that in there. Kaz got a...
That's a 23 for Cass.
Ooh, spicy. Leo got a...
19.
19. Nice. Utan got it.
Yeah, 12.
Dang, Utan is just not having a great day on the rolls.
No.
Not at all.
The D&D Beyond dice do not like you.
Alright. Here we go. The dex on this boy. Rolling. Unfortunately, he only gets a 10. So, we start off, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here. Definitely no intermission between that and now. We start off with Kaz, and pretty high roll there, 23. Your move.
One question. I think you're missing Bogdan. No, Bogdan, Kodan.
Yes, thank you. We'll do now. Thanks. And then I'll roll his stuff now as well. Thank you. Kodan. Alright. Watch him get a nat 20. Let's see. Rolling the 3 plus 2, so 5. Yeah, not great. Kodan with a 5. He's gonna come in right at the bottom there. Alright. Let's get this party rolling.
Cool. So, Kaz is going to go in with her Shadow Blade. That will be does a 23 hit?
A 23. Let me check. Does hit him.
Okay, thank God.
Right.
So she basically she draws her blade right across his chest, with like a very cold look in her eyes. Never, ever bring her, the children of Samuel, up again. And that is a 6 damage.
All right.
As a... I'm just going to check my bonus actions because it's been ages since I've actually done this.
So just to clarify,
the
dagger comes out from this man as he holds it, sort of reverse grip. He looks over at the rest of you, like sort of gestures at the face, like, "This is the way it's gonna go." As Kaz comes in, slashes him across the face with that shadow sword, sending some blood in the air. You hit him for 6 damage. Yeah.
Yep. And then, does a 26 hit?
If a 23 hit, then a 26 hit.
Then with her actual real short sword, she basically goes straight for her side. So she's went across and then also through, and that is it's a crit. 12 damage.
12 damage. As you go stabbing straight into this guy. You do not like this guy's face.
She actually hates this guy's face.
Horrible face. Not a great jawline.
Not anymore.
As you go stabbing into him, he spits up and he's like, you really want to make it this way? As he pulls the short sword out. Leonardus, your turn.
Okay, let's see. He is going to...
Unless Cass wants to do movement, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I was gonna take a movement.
Yep. Sorry. You cannot move on top of him.
Actually, no, because if I move, he's got an opportunity attack. No, Cass doesn't
not
move.
without consent.
No.
Sorry,
that's
my
not
push to
D&D
talk's on the
campaign.
right button. So every time I press push to talk, it just moves Cass across the board.
No worries.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt if everybody's done.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
20 to hit.
Snap out your fingers. 20 to hit. The bolt is about to hit.
But
As just before it hits his shoulder, he holds out his hand, almost as freezing it in midair.
Kylo Ren style.
Yes, exactly. He holds it in the air. He goes, he tosses it onto the ground. Still trying to deal with Kaz and the dagger.
okay, so that doesn't hurt or doesn't hit, I assume.
Nope.
Okay, well in that case, I'm just going to move here and then that's my turn.
You make your way up towards the pulpit area. Getting a better angle as we move over to Utan. Utan, you're seeing the commotion happening with Kaz. You're not too far away, but 5 feet, 10 feet from Kaz. You can see everything happening pretty clearly. You see Leo running off. You can see the Kurd sort of just dozing off, not knowing what's happening. And what you up to?
That's him, right? That's the bad guy. Cool. So first of all, Utan moves a bit to here and says, "Somebody wants death so much. Let me give you a taste." And he goes and says, "Kala Doda," but with a very, very Scandinavian accent, which unfortunately I can't really imitate.
Kaladova.
Yeah, Kala Doda. And does the Naruto hand symbols for dragon and dog, and then he would cast Toll the Dead on the Mans.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's he needs to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take a 2d8 12.
What's the DC?
DC spell DC 15.
So 15. This man 2 5s gives him I think that's an 8, so nope.
Cool. So let's see how much damage. 7 damage.
7 damage, that's the minimum damage. No, not the minimum damage you can get, but it's pretty bad.
No.
It's one minimum dice, one maximum dice, or whatever. I don't know. You shoot Toll the Dead. It's sort of like messing with him a little bit.
He has missing HP, right? Like
yeah, he does. He does.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's fine. And after that, I can Uten kind of have smiles and then runs towards him, and we'll do another attack with his sword.
Okay, hell yeah, go for it.
See, 21 for attack.
Okay, 24 does it, yeah.
Cool. So he basically just runs and does a quick swipe across his cheek, trying to cut his head off. Probably won't happen, but at least try to do some damage to his face.
Hell yeah.
Wait. 8 damage.
8 damage. You guys are going for the face, for the moneymaker. You cut across, causing a big cut to come across his cheek. As he spits some blood out of his mouth, he looks up at you guys. So dramatic. Anything else you want to do?
Big talk from the person who gave a fucking evil speech.
No, that's Utan's turn.
That's all, yeah.
Actually, wait, how much did I move? Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So yeah, no, don't have any movement left. Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah. As that goes on, it is now his turn. As the very first thing he's gonna go and do is he sort of just takes a look up, looks in across, up at Utan, across at Kaz, quick flick back towards Leo, and he sees the Kurd sort of over there on the ground. As he looks back over at Utan, who's just hit him, he goes, "They never learn." As he goes, he grabs his hand and sort of pokes you with all 5 fingers in the stomach, and then hits you with his palm. As Kaz, all you see is a sort of purple crackle all across his palm. It's like a light contained in it, sort of blocked by his stomach. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, Utan. DC 15, please.
Second. 21.
21, okay. So, a nat 20.
I don't like that you
Yeah?
jiggled some dice there.
Yeah, because you rolled a nat 20 on his main hit. You got the con save.
Yeah.
So you're not paralyzed. Good news. Bad news. You're going to take 66 damage.
66? Oh boy. Okay. You said 66, right?
Yep.
Oh fuck! I thought it like 6 damage.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He palms you in the stomach.
D6.
Palms you in the stomach. The same power that literally one-shotted Lazarus earlier in the campaign. 25 damage straight into your stomach, as it's like there could have been a hole blasted through your stomach for all you care.
Okay. So it's 6d6.
Yes.
Yes, that's why I was.
I-
that's why I was-
6d6. Oh,
heard-
sorry, you 66. Yeah, sorry, 66.
Okay.
66. He hits you in the stomach with that. Just
Jesus.
This is exactly the same number when Lazarus died.
So
Exactly the same.
so what was the damage?
25.
25?
uh
Okay, cool.
25 is the end total there.
Tickles.
Right in the stomach. And he's not done yet. As he takes up his dagger, he like tries to like dig into that wound he's just created, like dig into it, almost like carve out some of your stomach with a cheeky dagger hit there. So 13 does not hit.
Nope.
Lucky.
I deflect it with my shield.
Just about misses, getting scraped off by that. As we move over to the Kurd's turn real quick, the Kurd is going to charge straight at this man and make an attack with his great axe overhead for a 26 to hit, which hits.
He has advantage, I think, huh? Because we are surrounding him.
Flanking. 13 damage against the man's. As a big old axe comes down, he has 2 actions, 2 attacks per action, so second attack doesn't hit, so it doesn't result in anything. Bonus action, I believe.
Probably want to rage or something.
Yeah, probably just go into a rage as his bonus action. Actually, is it Zealous Presence? He's gonna just let out a battle cry. So he's just gonna select all the rest of you guys. You guys have advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the end, until the start of his next turn.
Nice.
And that will be his stuff there. So he just comes down, rushes in. You mate! As he chops down with his axe, hits the guy like right in the foot. He comes across again, does a big sweeping attack, stops just before hitting Kaz on his right, and just sort of like screams out at this guy, empowering the rest of you to be like, hell yeah, let's get him. Let's get this man's. As that concludes his turn, we have a quick look around. As you see back the way you came, actually not even back the way you came, off to the side, through one of the cracks, you see another face appear. A familiar face, even.
How familiar is this face?
Oh, Masked Man levels of familiar.
Oh, Conan.
Alright. And he will have his turn. Roll his initiative now. Start of this order. 22.
Does Leonard know him?
Conan Blackstone, yeah.
Yeah, Cass has definitely told you who this man is.
You've literally had experience with him before. You've met this man in your journeys. Don't worry. Infamous Underlord of the Underworld. As he rolls a 22 on that, I guess it's over to top of the turn order again.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so we start off there then with Miss Kaz.
Okay, cool. So I am going to. Does a 22 hit?
22 hits. Who are you attacking again? Against my man, yeah.
Yeah, our man's down here.
All right, going
Green
against
and red eye.
Going against Green and Red Eye here. A 22 does it, yes. So everyone is ganging up on this guy down
Cool.
here.
So that is going to be 7 damage plus
Plus.
a lovely sneak attack damage. So that will be 25 damage.
Wow. 25 damage on the sneak attack. He gets winded by that sort of axe attack as you just manage to get a clean backstab.
And then for bonus action, Cass takes her other sword again. Like out of the corner of her eye, she makes eye contact with Conan, looks back at this guy and goes, Well, it's nice to see your boss will see you die. And she's gonna basically plunge her, like, actual short sword into him.
All right.
A 25 hits,
Yep.
so that'll be... That's only 5 damage, but she's very angry. I want it to be known that she looks very angry.
Oh yeah, eyes of fury. You burn a hole in this man as you cut across his face, and he does sort of as you stab him in the back earlier. Anything else?
I'll think about it, but no, I'm good.
All right. As it brings us to the main man, the new man's entrance, Mr. Coden Blackstone. He sort of just makes his way up, looks at the mask, sort of looks around you from under the mask, and then he decides, it's hard to breathe with this thing. As he takes his hand under, lifts the mask off, throws it to the ground. I would like all of you to roll me a history check.
History?
Yep.
9.
22.
Lazarus should have it with advantage for specific reasons.
That is a 20. Dirty, not real.
Even Lazarus.
12.
Sorry, Leonardus has pretty bad memory apparently. Not even gonna...
Yes.
Leonardus, you look at this man with a vague face recognition. As the rest of you look at him, you notice him from posters way back. Years back, he was infamous around these parts. Everyone was looking for him. Zal Kolkvar, the so-called drowned heir of Larskan.
That is relieving. Truly it is. Oh, all right.
What is it you need there, master? He looks over at the man from earlier. I told you I'd sort them out.
Sorry about this.
As he goes, he whips back his hand, shoots Leonardus in the back with another one of those purple bursts of energy for a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Barely, this thing goes whooshing by, destroys the altar behind you, sends pieces of stone shattering all over the place. A purple smoke emits around you. The rest of you see this sheer amount of power, and you're like, oh shit, this guy. As he makes a run with his movement down towards the rest of you and sort of towards the fight. Not quite able to get there just yet. We move over to Leonardus.
Yeah, Leonardus is kind of taken aback a bit and goes like, what the fuck, man? What did I do to you? And with that, he's going to cast Moonbeam on the main guy. So if you could give me 17 Constitution check.
Coming right up. Never mind, that's a 15.
Excellent, and it's 27 damage.
Jeez, guys are
Jesus!
digging into him here. Did you hit him? Just literally beam this man straight up for 27 damage. But I hate to be a party pooper.
He's gonna uncanny dodge it. I bet he's gonna uncanny dodge it.
It's worse than that.
He's gonna dispel magic.
Counter spell.
Cancel, yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh.
And he just like, as that beam comes towards him, he just like, literally, it's the same energy as Uno reverse. He's like waves his hand at it. He's like, nope. Thank you. Bye bye. It's like literally like he treats it at the same energy as like, nope, not dealing with this child. Nope, not happening. Just ignores you entirely. Just waves it out the way as he continues fighting the rest of them.
Okay, well, in that case, as a reaction, I'm going to cast Halo Spores.
Which, please describe how that works, please.
You're surrounded. Hold on, actually, that I think it's it's ranged. Yeah, you are surrounded by invisible necrotic spores that are harmless until you unleash them on a creature nearby, which is 10 feet. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Never mind.
Grazie. As you do not do that. Anything else you want to do with your bonus action? Movement?
Movement, yes, because I want to hide from this Conan guy.
Okay.
So I'm going to go here-ish.
Move.
Am I in cover from all
Yep.
of them?
Yeah, you sort of move
Okay.
down one of the pillars away from the altar, keeping yourself out of line of sight from the rest of them.
Excellent. In that case, I'm fine.
All right. As Utan, is your turn now.
So I'll try to hit him with 2 attacks with my sword. First one, it's advantage, right? So let me roll again. Okay, so 26 probably
Hits.
does it. And let's see the other one. Yeah, so both hit. So Utan just goes and looks at him and says, "Counter this, bitch," and just does all the damage he can. So the first one is 12 damage.
Yep.
And the other one is 9 damage.
Altogether, 21 damage.
Yeah.
So you just relentlessly whip at this guy with your rapier, sending cuts all over him. Jeez.
Yeah, I kind of imagine myself doing it like kind of like Inigo Montoya, just like stabbing it repeatedly, doing like new wounds and new bleed spots.
Jeez. Yeah. You guys are just absolutely destroying this guy at the moment.
And I would like to move around him, so I'm not like breaking distance from him, but just put myself between him and Cass.
All right. That's manageable. Yeah. 100% do that. Because there's a little bit of a spree space there you can go into.
Oh, and question, I can use my bonus action to attack with my offhand weapon, but I have a shield. Can I like shield bash him?
Shield bash is a move that I will allow. It will be unarmed strike. If you want to just do that.
Yeah. So let's try to do that as well. With advantage. So
17 does
17.
not hit. 17 does not hit. As you go for the shield bash, again, you just like sort of like slaps your shield out the way. It's like,
No. Seriously.
fine, be that way.
is he's just not gonna allow that. As once again, it is his turn. As he looks at your shield, looks at you, looks at Kaz behind you, looks at the man beside you. As he goes again.
Now, I did warn you. Don't be surprised when things go wrong.
As he once again, like, just grabs his fingers, full palm to chest, unleashes that same amount of energy he did last time. Also, I forgot to double the damage because it was a nat 20 attack. But I'll let it slide. I will let it slide in this case. As a 26 to hit.
Yeah. I mean me? Yeah.
Yeah, straight at Utan once again. No natural 20s this time, but 16 damage all the same. As he goes hitting you straight there. And then on his bonus action, he just reaches into a pouch on his side, a blue vial, he pops it, slugs it back. You see his fingers crackle a little bit of electricity as he exhales.
Much better.
As he takes some healing for himself. And at that moment, as everything's getting kicked off, it appears the party doesn't stop. As behind from where Conan just came comes another familiar face. Baldy locks galore, priest of the god of destiny, royal douchebag himself, Raynor. These giant priests.
Raynor?
His giant priest dagger hanging by his side, a coin in his hand as he flicks it in the air. He goes,
Cassandra. We were meant to be working together on this project.
You seem to be working on the wrong side then.
Sides of the children to pick.
as he rushes forward into the battle, you see him take his dagger out from his side. As he tosses it forward, the chain sort of flying out from it, a ranged dagger toss, as it meets the back of Conan Blackstone.
Beast.
Never mind, I guess.
Hits him and deals 12 damage.
Good to see your aim is as sharp as ever, brother.
Judgment will be carried out later.
As he makes his move in there. Perfect. We might move over to the Kurd real quick. He is going to do essentially the same thing. Axe attack against the main man here. Advantage. Hits him. Deals damage. Hits him. Ooh, almost max damage. 14 damage. Hits him again. Doesn't hit him again. That doesn't go. Bonus action, he's going to enter a rage. That's all you can do. So he hits him for some damage. 14 damage. As we move over to top of the turn order, one more time to cast. How you doing?
I'm good, how are you? I'm gonna need Conan to roll a dex save.
Alright. Dex save, what's the DC?
It is 14.
Too bad he rolled an 18.
He can take 12 damage then, because it's halved.
That's still a lot of damage. As you hit him with what?
She like slams her hand against the ground and a line of like roaring flame shoots from her straight towards him.
Fire
and she just like, it's almost like an echo of his like purple like stuff that he shoots out. She just stares at him while she does it. She just looks very cool and badass.
Badass. The embers flickering from your hands sends this giant wall cascading into this guy. Burns a little bit of his right side of his attire as he falls and stumbles backwards, looking at you.
This lets me do my job.
Anything else you want to do there, Kaz?
I am gonna one sec. Cass is going to move just up to in front of the lectern. That's where she's going, up in front of the pool.
Little platform area, yeah. Badass.
Yeah, just for a better angle. Anyway, yes, that is Kaz's turn.
Alright, Conan takes a look at you all, and he goes, pitiful. He takes out 2 vials from his right pocket and just quickly lobs it straight at Kaz. Kaz, give me a dex save, please. It's gonna have to be pretty damn high.
Sorry, a dex save?
Dex save indeed.
Boop-a-doop-boop.
Because that's a nat 20 on the attack.
Yeah, she's definitely not gonna get that. She's only got 15.
Alright, so you failed the dex save too. You are knocked prone as the explosion sends you backwards. And you're going to be taking a healthy sum of damage. 19.
What kind of explosion was it?
He. Sorry, explain. Bottles of blue. Highly volatile substance. Basically like a grenade at this point.
But like, does it look like a fireball or something, or like?
It explodes. Good question. As he lobs this vial, it goes flying through the air, crackling. The glass slowly cracking from the pressure inside as it goes. And as soon as it smashes onto the ground beneath you, Cass, you look up, eyes of terror, as this giant blue cloud, a bright flash, as this black smoke goes up like a fireball all around Cass. You just singed all over. And just as quick as it's there, it leaves this sort of like puffing blackish smoke around it, with some blue undertones. As that is Conan's turn. Leonardus.
Yes, he's gonna come here to have line of sight on
That's
the.
Dude, that was unnecessary. That was that one was bad.
He's going to ask you to give me a Constitution 17 saving.
I'm not. I don't want to.
Well, too bad. Then it's full damage.
Constitution 17, yeah.
Yes.
17 on the dime, baby. With the
Well,
dime.
it is going to be 14 damage.
Ooh, so you moonbeam him again, right?
Yes.
Let me just get real close to the mic for this one. So,
How many times do you want to counterspell it?
as many spell slots as he has for it, baby.
Alright, go for it.
Because he ain't taking no 56 damage in one shot. That would probably kill him. So he just like, he again, that moonbeam comes this close to like absolutely knocking this guy to the ground. Like just absolutely one-lining him. And just as you think you've lined that up perfectly, the perfect timing, he's like mid-attack. He just, his other hand magically goes backwards. It's like dismisses it. Like, nope. Nope, just like deflects it off into the ground.
And then, well, in that case, Leonard is going to go back to line of sight.
Just about. Leonardus is pissed off at this point.
By the way, no, I just have to ask. What level did you cast the counterspell?
I believe 6th.
Okay, in that case, you are going to run out of spell slots quite fast.
Yeah, I'm very much aware of that. But it is what it is. Now, I believe it's over to Utan. Utan, go. Lightning, speed, fast, stab.
So first of all, Utan sees that like blue ball of fire-like thingy and hears the flash of the bang and the explosion and all that, and sees Cass on the floor. Like, how does she look? Like, does she look okay, or does she look half dead?
She looks half dead.
Yeah, she's not having a good time.
So Utan start to sweat and goes like, fuck, not again. And he does quick 2 stabs at Mans. Let me roll quickly for attacks. Attack. So 1, it's advantage. So 23 hits, right?
23 does it indeed.
Yeah, and let's see the other attack.
Did he
19.
does not hit. So 1 hit of the rapier this time. He's learning.
Yeah.
He's learning.
So 6 damage.
There we go.
And then because he's completely kind of like shocked, and you can see that from like this calm demeanor, he kind of is like, if he could rage, it would look like he was raging basically. So he just breaks away from him and runs to Cass.
All right. That's an opportunity attack.
And yeah, full on takes it down. It doesn't care. He completely like blocks this guy.
Oh,
out
yeah.
of his mind for now.
He used his reaction to counterspell. He can't react to it.
Oh, cool. So, and he just runs to Cass and feeds her a healing potion. with his bonus action. So 1 second. So I'm gonna use the cat is in shock and is completely kind of out of his mind for a second. He's gonna use the superior healing potion.
All right.
Gives the
Utan goes down, rushes away, seizes the opportunity to go next to Cassandra here, as she's just been thrown with this bomb, essentially. Sort of like pops off one of the healing potions, helps her get it down. As Kaz comes back with you
20,
get healed.
28 points.
28 points of
Nearly
health,
back to full
baby.
for per cast. It was nearly at 0.
Damn. How much were you on? Like 21?
Yeah, Cass has real low HP.
Not nice.
Yeah.
Um,
And Utan like half crazily looking at her, looking at Conan, and kind of stands between them, and just yells at him, "Fuck no!" and just looks at him, and basically that's his target from now on. He's gonna completely ignore probably the other guy.
all right. As Mans is here, and Mans, he stops for a second, looks around, sees everyone's left him.
No, Conan is still there.
Oh yeah, everyone except for Cord. As he goes, and he's going to cast a little bit of a nice spell here. He casts. What does he cast? Let me have a look at his spell slots here. 2 seconds. Do that. He can do that. So he's going to cast Hold Person onto Kurdan. Double check what the spell stuff is for that again. Yeah, we're in range. And components will net. Wisdom saving throw will be passed. Right, so wisdom save for Kurd is going to be pretty decent. 16 plus whatever he is on the wisdom saves. Give me a second. So
he has the minus.
I hope it's good. It's a wisdom of +0, and that unfortunately fails him. Because he is not fighting easy people. Hold Person is cast onto him as the Kurd is tangled up. All I can imagine is Darth Vader just like force choking him.
Does he whisper more, please?
It's like just getting force choked in the air, as this guy just takes a step back, and runs the hell out of there. You see him just like start to force choke Kurd as he like tosses him back a little bit, like maybe like 5 feet, and he makes his way all the way around towards the back of Mr. Conan, and towards that entrance Conan just used. Brings us to Raynor, who sees all this and yanks Conan with his dagger forward towards him up to where he is, and then hits him with it again for another 3 damage. That was so good. As we move over to Kurd fails his wisdom save. He ain't doing much. Up to Cass. Let's go. Cass, you're knocked prone, and you're in a world of pain until a few seconds ago.
Cool. So Cass gonna use half her movement to get to her feet, and then hold on. She's gonna use her other 15 foot to move closer to the other.
15 feet, move closer to the others, yeah.
And then she's gonna point not at Conan but at her other man, and she's gonna fire off some magic missiles.
Nice. Let's see.
Just fly with your magic missiles.
I imagine these.
Sorry,
like,
it's annoying me to actually like roll it.
you throw out the orb moon, and you just like it just like sentries like a gun at this guy with how many missiles?
3, and it's 4 damage each. So
4 damage each. Guaranteed it?
12? Yeah, guaranteed hit. She
Damn.
just looks at him with
Always
the
surprised with
moon
that.
floating in the air as the missiles come out of it. I have never hated someone more than I've hated both of you at this moment.
What level do you...
Raynor, I owe you one.
What level do you cast it at?
Fuck.
Please, the highest. Please, the highest you can.
I've only got second level spells.
because second level is I don't even know about second level, but it's really easy to No, I'm just joking. He doesn't.
Oh, thank God.
As you shoot him with the moons there, he just gets peppered in the face. He's like, you little as he's like running for his life here. Raynor's response is like, it's hard life, priest work. You never know what demons you're gonna have to fight. As it is Conan's turn. Conan's point blank with Raynor. Gives him a little bit of a pat on the head. Wow. Would have been a natural one. These are the two. For once in his life, he misses. And it seems like the god of fate and destiny has saved Raynor's life. As this purple beam just goes crashing, breaking like a huge hole in the wall behind Raynor. As more purple smoke and all come off of that. Raynor got off lucky there. Leo, we're up to you. You're hiding behind a wall about halfway across the country at this point.
Yeah, he's going to make, was it 20 feet? 15. So half the movement.
Yep.
And the good old moonbeam. So 17 constitution off, for God's sake.
Who are you?
The black guy.
The Conan or the new guy?
No. Mons.
Who? Which one? New one. Mans, yeah.
Guy over there.
Yep.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln looking man. Yeah. So that's in 19?
11.
No, that's a 19 on the save.
17, sorry.
No, I got a 19 on the save, so it's half.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a question.
So it's 5.
Well, in that case, yeah, it's 5.
All right. He just lit this moonbeam. You're just tired at this point. The moon doesn't even do that much damage. Anything else?
No. I'm good.
All right. Over to Utan. Utan, you're up.
So Utan is fixated on Conan. He goes completely quiet. No banter, nothing, just goes straight to him. Not running, but also not walking, kind of like a medium, very steady, very like concentrated pace at him, and just try to hit him twice, like stab him right in the heart if you can. So
right.
First one, I have advantage, right, because we are flanking him.
Yep.
Cool. So first one is 15.
Doesn't hit. Dodges it.
Okay. So and 20 the second one.
20 hits him.
Cool. So stabs him once. Let's see the damage.
So to graze him on that burned part, 12 damage.
Yeah, and he's so angry and like in mental distress right now. He will use his action surge to attack him again 2 times.
Hell yeah.
So first one is 24, and the other one is 18.
18 barely hits, and 24 also hits.
Nice. So 2 attacks hits. Cool. So first damage is 11. Second damage is 7.
18 damage total. You dig into this guy, really even pissed off. You come back, you're like, I'm not even done with you. He's like, come back for a second barrage there. To give more damage at him.
I would like to try to end it with like an uppercut with my shield, kind of thing. So let's see if I manage to hit it. Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Natural ones. Can I get a dex save to see if you lose your shield?
A dex save, sure. And I have advantage, right? Because of the wait, it was just
yes,
for the turn. So.
Oh yeah, you do have that inspiration thing from what he meant. Kurdan. Oh no, but that wore
Yeah.
off already. Sorry.
Yeah.
So it's not worth anything. Anyway, 8 does not cut it.
Yeah.
Unless you have inspiration.
You have no inspiration. I'm a completely uninspired person right now.
Damn. Unfortunate for you, you try to uppercut a cut with your shield. The shield like turns inside out, and it's like, what the hell is happening here? It's like, drop it on the floor for a second to go readjust it. It moves us over to Mans.
Oh wait. I have never mind. It's just for land vehicles. Never mind. Sorry.
All right, if we move over to our red-eye, green-eye man, as he makes a very simple request. Uses his bonus action to hop 30 feet towards the entrance, just about on his way out. As he does so, he turns around with that dagger. He throws it straight into the back of Raynor. As it hits him for a decent chunk of 15 damage. Into his appendix. Raynor lets out a scream real quick. Bastards. As Red-Eye Green Man disappears out of that entrance. Brings us to Raynor's turn. Raynor takes another stab at Conan. Fails to hit him again because he's just that bad. Kurd, wisdom save. He makes it out. As he starts rushing over to Conan, he will have his bonus action. He goes back into a rage. Then we move over back to the top of the list with Cass. Cass, your turn.
Cass is gonna move in, probably beside Raynor, basically. She's gonna take one look at Conan and go, I am going to make you pay for what you've done to them. And she's gonna go in with her Shadow Blade and go for a hit. So that'll be does a 19 hit?
Yep.
Oh, thank God. So that's gonna be, that is a 6. No, a 12. That's a 7, not a 1. So that's a 12 plus the sneak attack damage. Thank God. So that's 12 plus 17.
Oh my gosh.
So that's 29.
Full backstab into this guy, yeah.
So she like stabs her shadow blade through his back, and like the shadow kind of like swirls around him as she does. You don't deserve to live. And with her other, she gets a nat 20 to hit with her short sword, so this will be doubled. And that is a crit, so that will be 13 times 2, 26.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's
Cass
your,
just went on a
sneak
fucking
attack?
mad one.
Do you have another sneak attack damage as well?
No, you can only
Oh.
have it on your first of
Bummer.
the things. So yeah, that's whatever damage I said, and then 26 on top of that with the crit.
Just let me quickly so
You crit him so hard you stop the music.
Whoopsie.
how you want to do this?
So Cass has stabbed like through his like back, and the shadow is whipping around him. And she lowers her forehead against his, and for a brief moment, her eyes shift as she looks him dead in the eye. You will never know peace. You have been a thorn in my side, no matter who or where I was. And it ends now. And she plunges her short sword straight through his stomach and keeps eye contact with him as his eyes start to fade.
Death will come for you all. Sooner or later, we will win.
As he bleeds out and leans over to die.
Cass pulls her short sword out of him, and she like basically waves her hand and the shadow blade disappears and she takes a step back. This is only the beginning. Shall we end this all?
Leonardis is going to come out of hiding. Of course, don't say it's hiding, but nevertheless. He is going to say, well, I'm not really a kind of a dark person, but moves the moonbeam 60 feet, or I don't know how many feet, so basically over that guy. And just to make sure that he's dead, he's going to cast it, and he's dead, so he fails automatically 29 extra damage, so basically he just burns up.
Just shoots him just a hole straight through that man's chest.
Yeah, it's radiant damage, so the guy should burn up immediately. So, I guess he's not gonna come back, right?
Who knows?
Oh, for God's
The
sake,
dead
okay,
seem to have a weird way of showing up here again, no matter what.
Okay, well, it kind of sucks.
Utan just kinda stands next to the body, just does another stab in his head, and then kinda tosses the sword to his side and just kind of falls on his ass and just hyperventilating for a bit.
Cass looks down at him. You did a good job, Utan. I don't know what to tell you apart from this is good. This is a good thing, and I'm sorry.
He kinda tries to like forcibly stop his hyperventilating and just looks at you and just says, I know. It's not this. It's not that. Flashbacks, memories. I'll be fine. I need the moment.
Understandable. Memories tend to hurt. Raynor, are you okay? What's the situation with you, sir?
Typical stab wounds in the ass.
Well, you did need something stuck up your ass.
That's what she.
Thank you, Leonardus.
You know,
Thank you.
Pleasure.
for having killed an underlord, you lot still act like a bunch of children.
As he goes, he moves towards the body of Conan, kneels down. You see him pull out a big coin. As he looks up at the ceiling, almost as looking at God, flicks the coin. It goes flying 5 feet in the air as he catches it in his hand, and then places the dagger on top of his head, lays his palm up to the sky as he puts the coin down on top of it. Heads. It seems fate agrees with your decision. Pockets the coin, puts the...
What decision is
What?
that?
Exactly. What decision?
To end this man's life.
Well,
What?
I hoped so. It wasn't much of a life he was living.
The decision was his. The moment he stepped into this room.
Ooh, I like that.
Word of warning to you all. I don't think this could be more obvious, but the conference is compromised.
No, really? I had no idea. We had no idea. Oh my god, Raynor, you know so much.
You have no idea what's been happening upstairs.
Is, Shinrath there? Shinrath Talon.
When I left, he
Big Bird.
was... There's no way of knowing for sure. There are others still in the conference, causing mayhem. We should leave now. Chase after them and try and put together whatever we can of this situation.
And what's with the pretty eye? Who just left?
The what?
The pretty-eyed one, the green and over his
Yeah.
head.
Any information about
Um,
him?
Green and red eyes, yeah.
He is force. No one knows where he came from. No one knows why he does what he does. But it is not why things happen. It is what we do about them.
That's exactly my question.
His name is Jupiter Voldar.
The Knights of Volda.
I know.
Seems like they love to put the names on things.
I don't think that's his real name.
Usually do.
Voldar is... It appears he's named himself after the organization. He's a lunatic. and we should stop him. But for now, we need to handle the chaos upstairs.
Lead the way.
Do I look? Can I see if I can find blood trail, like from what's his name, Voldor guy?
You can give me a wisdom save, and then you can do a perception.
Oh, wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom saves all the time, man.
It's a hard 9.
Then go for the perception.
Ooh, not 20. +4.
Ooh, this is why we do wisdom and perception, ladies and gentlemen. You see no blood trail, but on quick thinking, you just listen out for any heavy breathing off in the distance. You tell the general direction, and then your eagle eyes spot the little trails of purple dust very faintly glimmering on the floor, making a trail along the caverns. As you guys walk off, Utan leading you, Raynor and Cass having a discussion there with Leonardus, Kurdan following close behind. We head off upstairs for another adventure next time. But for right now, that concludes this session of Adventures of Animaxia.
Nice.
Oh my god.